I know that they're going to be doing, some casting shakeups. I personally think if they cast a successful gay woman and had a window into that woman's friend circle, it would blow the whole thing wide open.
I don't disagree. I think we need to mix it up and bring it on. I mean, we can use absolutely somebody who is LGBT, whatever. I mean,
fuck, cast a trans woman.
Well, listen, if I was one of the producers, which, after all this time, they do weigh in with me on terms of who they cast, because I've been doing this a long time. Certainly I'm open to it.
It would truly be amazing and refresh everything. Did you watch Beverly Hills this past season, or are you watching?
I watched some of it here and there.
Between the Erika Jayne stuff on Beverly Hills and the stuff that's going down on Salt Lake City with this woman, Jen Shah.
Yeah.
ABC News is doing documentaries on housewives' crimes, basically how they have defrauded people. Where do we go from here? What do you make of that?
I just think it's unfortunate. I don't think, obviously, any of it's a great example for young women out there. But listen, they're following people's lives and you just never know. You just never know. Did you think I went to Palm Beach thinking I would get arrested because I was drunk in my hotel? No, I was not. I was a woman in jeopardy that needed some help. And instead they slapped handcuffs on me, took advantage of me. And that's what really happened to me. The police officer that arrested me is in jail right now for making false arrests against people. So I was, in a very bad situation. Erika Jayne, does she know her husband did those things? We don't know that. She could be a victim as well, just like Teresa from Jersey, who she didn't know what she was signing. So these women are also victims in a lot of ways. Now, Jen Shah, that's a whole nother story. So that is something obviously that seems to be, accused of, and until the jury is in on that remains to be seen. But a lot of the times, a lot of these women are victims, and to be following these women when these things are happening is, oh my God, I'm sure they're saying TV gold out there, but it's hard to watch people go through that kind of thing.
One of the most compelling pieces in the Ultimate Girls Trip was when you were kind of reflecting on the Bethany Tom photo in Florida, and Carol came out and basically said that she had a friend waiting there to take the picture of Tom. She had seen him, told her friend to do it, and she orchestrated the whole thing. And you come out on Ultimate Girls Trip basically saying that's not what a friend should do. She should have come to me to the side. Now, my takeaway from that is she will do anything to create good television. What is your takeaway from it?
She's a great reality star. But great friend, I don't know about that.
Another terrifying experience on the Housewives. Can we talk about quickly the boat ride from hell?
Oh my God, in Cartagena?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so after you guys got back to New York, there's this story that there was a phone call that took place between all the women, the cast, you guys, and executives at Bravo, and basically that you guys were way more upset than was really let on. What can you kind of speak to that?
Listen, it was terrifying. The anchor came loose on the boat, and, if it wasn't made of rope, if it was a link chain anchor, we could never have cut the anchor off going full speed and we would have capsized. So it was a very dangerous situation. And listen, the network didn't take it lightly, but it was an accident. Accidents happen, and we were very lucky that it didn't go south.
Yeah.
Further south than we were.
I believe that the whole next day they shut down production to let you guys just recoup.
Yeah, we needed to, reboot 100%.
There is this whole internet movement that really wants Alex McCord back on Bravo. All these years.
Well, yeah, I know. She's living down under. I think there's a snowball's chance in hell that she'll come back because she has a whole nother life. I think she went to law school or something. She's like,
no, she became a therapist.
Well, there you go. Or he went to law school. I knew one of them went to law school, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't think so, but it certainly would be interesting to have the McCords back in town.
I mean,
I got a kick out of those two.
With everything that plays out in the press regarding this past season of New York, with like the reunion cancellation, clearly women are leaking things to Page Six, to the press. Everything came out about the investigation. I mean, this is all over the internet. Mm-hmm. How does it feel when you guys are exposed in that way? Because I would feel that like the investigation about Ramona would be something that Bravo would really try to keep under wraps. I'm very surprised that we as the public know about that. How does that feel to you when you see something that sensitive be out for public consumption?
Well, it just makes me wonder who the spies are and who are the people around us that we can't be trusting. It feels unnerving. It's like, is there a thief in the house? Do you know what I mean? It's like, is there somebody stealing something from me while I'm having a shower? It's unnerving because, I'm not quite sure where it comes from, but that's a little worrisome.
Well, you know what they say. Well, I think it's Kyle Richards has said, you always have to look at who the story benefits.
That's right.
And in this case, I think we all know who the story benefited regarding the investigation.
Right.